Hi everyone, welcome back today. I really wish I had a cute little intro like Bailey does. I look forward to her intros. It's the same every time, but I like it. Hi everyone, how are you doing? How is your day? I hope it's wonderful. My name's Bailey Sarian, except she does a lot better than that. I wish I had something like that, but Andrea Clare doesn't really work for that. It doesn't roll as well. Should have thought about that before I dubbed myself Andrea Clare. Anyways, here we are. No interesting intro, but I'm here. Hopefully you're happy to see me. To be honest, this video actually almost didn't happen this week. I've just been poo-pooing myself, basically. I feel like everything I've been doing in the last week and a half has just been a flop between YouTube and Instagram and all the stuff I do. It's been a bit of a bummer. It also could just be hormones where I'm just really down in the dumps. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling like filming this week. Nothing interested me. Normally I vlog a couple days during the week and I put it all together at the weekend and make one big vlog out of it. But I didn't vlog at all this week. Had nothing to say. I was just nothing. So I was thinking this might be my first weekend where I actually just skip doing a video, which I haven't done in probably a year and a half now. It's been a new video every weekend, at least once a week, for that long. But I don't know, I'm a Virgo. I like to keep to a schedule, keep things regular, and I wanted to get something up. So I thought, what am I interested in talking about? Is there anything that makes me feel happy right now? And the first thing that came to mind was all my new little beauty products and things I've been collecting over the last couple weeks. Ever since we landed here in Amsterdam, I've been collecting a few bits and bobs just because I was trying not to buy things and liquids and bulky things that I would have to move around the world. So I thought I would share them with you. I know this isn't what I normally put on my channel, but this is what I like right now, so here we are. So we got a mix of higher end things, lower end things, hair care, skincare, beauty, general stuff. Some of it I have already used a little bit and other stuff I haven't even opened. So I'll give you a little mini first impressions of anything that I have used, mini review. I think I'll start off with some of the skincare things, something that I've really been enjoying. I recently have run out, well, almost run out of my face wash. The one I usually use is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I always say that wrong. Still a tiny bit left in there, but I started to look into what was going to replace it after this, if I could get another one easily over here in the Netherlands. I can't remember exactly what the issue was. I feel like Sephora didn't deliver here, or it was really expensive and I couldn't find it elsewhere online, so I quickly switched over and started looking for something to replace it. So I found this little guy by The Ordinary. It's their Squalene Cleanser. I love the stuff by The Ordinary. I almost exclusively use their skincare in the evening right now. It's so affordable and amazing bang for buck. So of course I had to try out their cleanser. Hadn't touched this yet, but I have a lot of their other stuff that I really love. So I wasn't sure how this was gonna go because it's a bit of a different consistency to what I'm used to. It's almost like a milky balm kind of consistency. And then you rub it between your fingers, and as it warms up, it kind of turns into a creamy oil. I just add a little bit of water to my face to give it something to work with, and it melts away all my makeup, cleanses my face without it feeling really squeaky clean. You know when your face is too clean? I don't like that feeling. This does not do that. It leaves my face just clean, but not squeaky, dry, crusty clean. It hasn't broken me out. I know a lot of you are same as me, pretty sensitive skin, so I'm always hesitant to try something new, but this one has worked out just fine, and I think it's €7 or something like that. Not even, maybe 6. So, how much is in this? 50 mils. And I use a pea-size amount, cleanses my face each night. I've been loving that. So hopefully our love story continues with this guy. And then also from The Ordinary, I picked up their Alpha Lipoic Acid 5%. This was new to me, but again, it was so affordable. When I was in the shop, I was like, what do I not have? And she recommended trying this one. I have the little write-up of it here in front of me. So basically it's a highly potent antioxidant, helps to restore, renew skin's appearance, improving visible skin texture and tone when applied topically. The formulation uses exclusively high 5% concentration of high purity alpha lipoic acid. It's all around goodness. It's basically a bunch of vitamins for your face. She did ask me when I bought this if I had tried any of their lactic acids beforehand, and I told her that I do use the 10% one, the one that looks like that vampire blood red mask. I use that one maybe once a week, if I'm keeping on track. And she said, oh, okay, this will be fine then. So I wasn't too scared about using this one. The only thing I did notice is that the first probably 2 or 3 times, and if I skip it too much, it does burn a little bit. Not really in a bad way, it doesn't hurt or anything, but I can just feel it doing a little bit of work, which I actually kind of like. Then I know it's doing something. There's something in this bottle. It's not just like, you know, water. I don't know if this product exclusively is doing amazing things to my skin. Like I said, I use a bunch of other stuff too. So I feel like I would have to kind of eliminate a lot of other things to say for sure that this is what's doing the good stuff to my skin. But I don't think it's a bad thing to have in my routine. I use it probably once a week and I love it. Plus it's cheap. Bonus. More skincare stuff. These I actually ran into on ASOS, of all places. Don't usually look at beauty stuff on ASOS, but I just happened to see this and thought I would give this a go. Oh, it started to move around in its pot a little bit. So this is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. This is, again, part of my finding a new cleanser phase to replace my Fresh. I've never tried cleansing balms before, but I hear all about it. And the double cleansing, the cleansing. I don't know, I've always just used more of a gel, so I never got into the balms, but this was quite inexpensive for, I mean, I don't know how many uses I'll get out of this, but it is Elemis, so it's a really great brand. It smells divine. As you notice, I'm like constantly sticking my nose into it. It smells like a really fancy spa, basically. And it's really potent. If I leave this open in the room for even a minute, the whole room smells like this stuff. I haven't used this yet, so I can't say whether it breaks me out or not. I think you just use a pea-size amount, rub it all over, and hopefully it'll melt my makeup away and not give me pimples, clean my face. And I'm kind of hoping I don't love it because the full size is not cheap and definitely nowhere near the ordinary, which is much more my price tag. But if I love it, then I love it. I don't mind investing in my skincare a little bit every so often. For the most part, I do keep a lot of other things in my life relatively inexpensive, so I gotta get another whiff of this. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. It kind of looks like it has a waxy texture to it. We'll see how I get on with that. And then another cleansing balm. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. Same idea. This one's much thicker and has zero smell to it at all. It just kind of looks like a lip balm, actually. It's rock solid. So definitely very different formulas. It kind of just looks like Vaseline. I'm a little afraid to put this on my face because heavy things like that tend to break me out. They just sit on my skin, fill up my pores, and the next day I'm covered in little polka dots and spots, bumps. But again, it's another little tiny sample size off ASOS. Excited to try it. I think, I haven't really looked up how to use these, but I think you just kind of do like a little pea-size amount, melt it into the skin, and hopefully I'll have great results with that. I think that's a little less expensive than the Elemis stuff, so, but I feel like I'm gonna like the Elemis stuff, especially because it smells so good. And then what came with that Clinique was actually part of a little trio pack I found, was this little eyeliner. I don't know, I'm not really an eyeliner person, plus it's black. If I was gonna use an eyeliner, it would probably be brown, and I'd probably like smudge it out as part of a smoky eye, which I pretty much never do anyways, but I guess it's always good to have a black eyeliner. But the main reason I picked up that pack was because it came with one of my goodies, one of my favorite mascaras that my best buddy Elena introduced me to, the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I'm not gonna open it because I'm not quite ready for that one yet. I'm still on my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Is that what it's called? Lash Paradise? Yeah, so I don't want to open it up and dry it out yet, but this is the little mini one that she started me off on, my kick with this stuff, so that's what the brush looks like. It's a nice small bristle brush. You can't see that at all. It's trying to find my face. I always prefer a bristle brush over the plastic brushes. I find the plastic ones hurt my eyes. Does no one else find that? Like they stab me in my eyes. It hurts. So this is much more gentle. I love the formula of this stuff. Oh, it's a dream. Dream to put on nice, full, thick, fluffy lashes. Not huge length, but if you like that like fluffy, soft look. Not soft as in not emphasized, but soft, like fluffy, angel-like kind of lashes, then you'll love this stuff. And the best part is it comes off like a dream at night. A little bit of this stuff on the eyes, rinses right off, no raccoon eyes. That's honestly one of my favorite parts about it. So yeah, these three came in a little set off ASOS. I'm not sure if the little set's still available, but I know the other products are, so I'll link them all down below if you're still interested in any of those. I know this one for sure is a winner, so if you're looking for a new mascara, there you go. Okay, and then moving on to hair care. I showed you guys this in a little haul recently, a little grocery haul that I did in a vlog. I usually kind of stick that stuff into vlogs if you're interested in like little mini hauls when I pop into town, grocery hauls, food stuff. That's usually slid into a vlog somewhere. But I showed you this. This is the Eidos dry shampoo. This is kind of like their main drugstore here. Probably like 5 of them within a 10-minute walking distance of me. They're everywhere. So it was really inexpensive, kind of like their no-name dry shampoo. I had high hopes for it. I actually really like the packaging. It's a nice Tiffany blue. Whopping fail. I hated this stuff. It just feels like I'm putting hairspray directly into my roots, and I kind of hated it. It was horrible. Didn't feel like it cleansed it at all. It just gave it texture. So I'll still be able to get some use out of this, I think, for doing updos, ponytails, anything I want like more grit to my hair, especially because my hair type is very fine. It's like baby soft hair, especially on day 1, 2. I mean, I'm on day like 4 right now, so it'll stay a little more now if I move it, but normally on day 1, 2 it just falls flat and won't hold a thing. So an updo on one of those days is a no-go unless I put something like this. So I wouldn't consider it a dry shampoo. I would say it's more of a texturizing spray. You know me, I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna find some use for it. So that's that, the update on that guy. And another bit of a flop is a Batiste product. Batiste is my go-to dry shampoo. I buy them in bulk when they're on sale. The original is my favorite, but the blush one is the one that I see most here. I don't see the original one very often, actually. When I go into town to pick another one up, they just don't stock them, or they're sold out. They had a sale one day and they only had one of the regular left, so I picked up as my second free one, this extra volume version. It's basically the same product. Doesn't feel like it dries my hair or cleans my hair. Maybe because my hair is so fine and thin, like a little tiny little bit of this would go a long way, but it just makes my hair feel like I can't get my fingers through it. It's just like, so for me it's again more of a texturizing spray. I think I could put this in my ends and just like use it almost like a texturizing hairspray just to kind of give it more grit and a little more dirt, which is what I've been doing with it. But so now I have, whoa. Now I have 2 texturizing sprays that are both still really full. I hardly ever do updos, but I'll make use of them. Okay, and the last 2 items I've talked a little bit about in vlogs as well, but I thought I would give final thoughts, updates, impressions so far. The first one is the tanning lotion that I picked up. It's the Nivea Bronze Effect bronzing lotion. Does it come in a color? I usually always buy dark. I mean, I don't hate this stuff, but I don't love it. I just am really craving my good old tanning mousse that I love from home. Oh yeah, medium to dark. I don't believe it. This stuff just feels like a little bit more of a fuss to me. Like I really gotta dry myself off after the shower. Then it feels like it never dries. Maybe in the winter months it'll be a little bit better because basically this stuff would just like drip off me when we are going through our heat waves. It was so hot up here. Our house, because we're on the top floor, it was just sweltering. So I just felt like it never really dried. If I did start to sweat and this stuff moved around, then it would dry and you could see streaks, which I just never had that problem with my regular mousse stuff back home. I'm hoping it's not discontinued, my favorite stuff back home, because I'm gonna buy a bunch of it when we're back home for Christmas and then just fill a suitcase up with it. So again, I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna keep using it. It didn't give me a ton of color payoff. Like it feels like a lot of work and fuss for very little color payoff. It was really inexpensive. I think it was €5, and this is a 400 ml bottle. It does have that tanning lotion smell, which I actually don't mind. It smells like summer to me, but I'm not super sensitive to scents either. So overall, it's all right. I think I just really miss my other stuff. If I was never introduced to the other stuff, then I might be all right with this, but grass is always greener. And the other one I tried out is the St.Moritiz. This is the one I went for first, and then I realized it was the kind of stuff you gotta leave on, wait for 6 hours, rinse it off, the whole fuss. That's just too much work for me. Like I can't do that. So I heard a lot of people actually put it on at night, sleep with pajamas on, or if you just don't care about getting your sheets a little bit dirty for the night, then you can sleep in it. It shouldn't transfer unless you sweat in the night, which I do. I'm a night sweater. Learning all sorts about me today. I did notice there was a little bit of transfer in the sheets overnight, but it washed right out, so it's been fine. This stuff is also really inexpensive. It is really easy to use. I got myself a little mitt and then you just rub it into the skin. But what I found myself doing more often is just putting this on like my old stuff after I get out of the shower. It dries like instantly, which I love. This stuff just leaves me feeling sticky all day. It's a horrible feeling after you've already showered. And then I just let it go all day. Like, I don't know, I don't find that I really need to rinse it off other than for the smell. I think maybe because I got the color medium and not dark. It doesn't really get me that dark. I just put it on in the morning and then the next day I shower. Again, the scent doesn't really bother me that much. I know a lot of people are super sensitive to me. It's sensitive to the smell of this kind of stuff. I put it on, I don't find it has any smell really for the first 4 hours. So yeah, if I know I'm gonna be going somewhere, I'll do it the night before and rinse obviously, but if I'm just doing it for myself, then I don't mind wearing it all day and just showering the next day. So for the price and how many uses you get out of this, I think it's a pretty darn good deal because again, I think this was, apparently you can get it at Primark, so it can't be more than 10 bucks. So again, not the worst product in the world. If this is all that is available to me, I'll make do. I mean, first world problems, big time. I think I just really miss the old stuff. All right, that's it. That's all I've picked up recently. I don't think I've done too bad. That's not that much stuff, is it? I don't think so. Let me know if you like these kind of videos, these little beauty haul videos. I don't normally do them, so I'm curious to see what you thought. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know, because I was kind of stumped this week. I feel like I did actually have a lot of ideas, but nothing that was like I was really excited to do. So yeah, any help and suggestions would be great. What else do I have to say? Instagram seems to hate all of us right now, but I would love to see you over there. It's just Andrea Clare, and there's 2 A's in the first portion over there. And make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new videos. They go up every Saturday, although this week was a close call. But I'm glad I got it done. I'm glad I found something I was excited to talk about. All right, that's all I've got for you today. I will see you in the next one. Bye.